Hey guys and dolls, it's Jason. I hope everyone is having a lovely weekend. We are back with an extremely exciting video today. In today's video, we are going to be diving into the charts and I'm going to be giving you plays that I believe are going to double up by the end of the year. Now, a lot of these plays, some of them I haven't talked about on my channel before, some of them I have mentioned, and when I do mention them, I will try to link some videos above in case you do want a further breakdown of that information. But before we get into the charts today and I give you these plays so we can start loading our boats on this gorgeous buy the dip gift of an opportunity that Kathy Wood says that we have been given as investors, that I am definitely going to be taking advantage of fully in this time. Make sure to give this video a big fat like for me and hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't already and join this family of investors. Let's go! So the first stock that we are going to be breaking down on this list today is OPENDOOR Technologies, ticker symbol OPEN. Now guys, OPENDOOR did actually have their earnings out and they did actually miss their earnings by I think 39 cents per share, which was quite big, but this is to be expected. We are in the midst of a pandemic and we all know that the house in crisis right now, especially around the world, is not good. This is an absolute load the boat opportunity. We are not going to see these prices of this floor after this this stock starts to pick back up in the future. This is going to be an absolute floor for this stock. I really do believe that they are disrupting a massive market right now. Now let me tell you what OPENDOOR does. So how does OPENDOOR make money? Well, essentially OPENDOOR, we provide a radical simplified experience for selling and buying homes, and they all do this digitally online. So that is why they are interrupting a huge market. For sellers, you can sell us a bit about your home to instantly see your estimated value. It's free and comes at no obligation. We'll work with you to schedule a safe virtual assessment of your home. After that, we'll share final numbers with you and you'll have the option to sell directly to OPENDOOR for cash or list with a top agent. We collect a service charge similar to a real estate agent commission, but with more perks like the ability to move on your timeline, the certainty of an all cash offer, and the ability to do the paperwork online. So that is a little bit about OPENDOOR. I also want to go into the fact that obviously we know that they missed their revenue, but the fact that analyst price predictions and ARK Invest are continuing to scoop up shares. Now, if I come onto ARK Invest, you guys can see that in the ARK K ETF, which is for their innovation, ARK Invest are sitting at number 15th. They have over 6 million shares right now, guys. 6 million shares of OPENDOOR, and they have been continuing to buy and scoop up shares at these prices, even above when they were in the mid-20s into the 30s, and you know, they are holding strong even through these downtimes. On top of that, we also can see that the price predictions for OPENDOOR are sitting with 4 analysts anywhere above $30. Now we have a medium price target of $35 and we also have a high end of $42. So that is over a double up, guys, a 2x by the end of the year if we are to hold out on these analyst price predictions. And you guys know that a lot of these price predictions are always very conservative. So let's come back into the charts and we can see that we did have that gigantic sell-off from $40 with this news and of course the gigantic pullback that we had in the markets in the week. I can't believe that I'm saying that we hit $16. This is an absolute gift for this stock in the long term. I really do believe that. This company are, you know, heavily innovating and they are putting their money right now into research and development quite heavily, and that is why they are being challenged. But long term, they are going to be disrupting a multi-billion-dollar market. And guys, if they are going to be the winner in this market, this is going to be a winner-takes-all scenario. Right now, they are sitting at under $22, and I think anywhere below that $24.50 range is going to be an absolute steal for this company in the long run. As we know, analyst expectations are predicting anywhere above that $30 price range, which will give us a 2x opportunity by the end of the year. So right now, loading up below that $25 range, I do think is a very smart move. That is what I'm doing. This is not financial advice. These are just my views, facts, and opinions, and I'm just telling you what I'm doing with my money. We can see that we are currently oversold on the RSI as well, so I do expect that rebound to continue into the next week or two ahead. So I'm looking forward to loading up more on the OPENDOOR stock. Now, also to show you that you would be diversified, and again, you're not putting your money into one segment of just solar and EV. It's always nice to have, you know, some money tied away into a different sector in the stock market. So having money in real estate is actually quite prime, and you never know where this company are going to go and if they will actually begin to pay a dividend out in the coming years ahead. So that is one stock to throw on your radar, and that is what I am doing with OPENDOOR. Now, PLTR, Palantir stock, is a stock I am extremely bullish on. I have been talking about this stock on my channel for the last month, and I just uploaded a really big in-depth video of PLTR. So guys, if you want more information, I would really highly recommend you sit down, grab yourself a cup of tea and watch that video all the way through. That video is absolutely jam-packed and loaded with information, who they are, what they are doing, a price prediction. They are going to be another 10x opportunity for me. So I am loading the boat right now personally anywhere below that $26 range. Now I think that these prices of $24, they are holding out quite well, despite the fact that the market has actually sold off. You know, a lot of the market is sold off over 50%. Yes, we did see a 50% pullback, but that was due to other reasons that had happened in the week. Now, I do believe that this is a lot of fear-monger right now in the markets, and this is not going to last. And right now, you can see that we are using this 50 on the RSI support. So where is the best place for entry right now? Well, technically, if we can come back to the 30 on the RSI, then that would be a better place for entry. But seeming as we are in a bear market, we are below the 200 on the SMA, and the EMA 21 is actually below that 200, which is the purple line, which is the SMA here. So that goes to tell me that we are in a bear market. So that means we could still fall. But guys, you can see that we are testing this downtrend extremely consistently. So what I would be looking for is a break to the upside, and then again a pullback to retest onto that line and then move forward. And that is my price that I would then start to enter in at. So if this does continue and we do actually see a further pullback in this share price, and this stock does continue to rebound onto this level, then once we do have that breakout, as I say, and a retest down, that is when I would start to load my boat anywhere as soon as we start pulling back and then again moving forward. If you do want to just dollar cost average your position in right now, then again I'm personally loading up because I really believe that by the end of the year this is going to be a $40 stock. So I really don't mind buying in anywhere below that $25, $26 price range, and that is what I'm doing with this stock. We do have a lot of price targets on Palantir right now that are in the 30s. I'm really not worried about the daily fluctuations of price range and volatility, but guys, make sure to check that video out because I do go into a full breakdown and you will heavily enjoy watching that video, especially if you are looking into investing in PLTR moving into the future. So the next ticker on my list is TRULIEVE. I'm not going to say the C word, but you know, their ticker symbol is actually TCNNF. Now, this could be different if you're on the Canadian market. I think it is just TCNF, but that is something to look out for. Again, because they are on the OTC market, guys, institutions and banks cannot invest on the MJ sector right now. They are not allowed whatsoever. So that gives us a massive advantage because 98% of the holdings right now are actually from retail investors. And once, obviously, this does start to upload and get legalized throughout the US states, then we are going to see a massive push in the share price because institutions are finally going to be able to buy in to this sector. Now, a few things that I wanted to point out to you is the fact that they have an EBITDA margin right now of 46%, which is absolutely huge. This is over $500 million in revenues projected by the end of the year. Now, if I go on to the next slide for you guys that I have up, we can also see that Florida alone is actually legalizing the MJ sector, and they are expected to have a compounded annual growth rate per year of over 40%. And in 2023, adults alone are going to be able to use it, and this is going to be projected to be a $5 billion market. Now, we know that TRULIEVE is actually expected to have 50% of this market. So if they are having 50% of this market, and that is $5 billion, that is $2.5 billion alone just in the Florida market. And if I move over into this next slide, you guys will be able to see that right now they are actually only legalized and selling in the state of Florida, California, Pennsylvania, and obviously Massachusetts and Connecticut. So imagine once we do actually see the legalization slowly develop throughout all of these sectors of the US, this is going to be a massive, massive addressable market for TRULIEVE. And I think this is a great opportunity to add into a portfolio, which is why I have been adding it to mine. I also wanted to point out and show you that in February, just in 1 week in February from the 19th to the 25th, TRULIEVE actually are the #1 seller for medical care in the MJ sector. So they were actually selling over 100 grammage, and the next nearest competitor was selling almost half that amount. So they also have an incredible balance sheet, guys, and it is like no one else that is comparing to them. They are currently like the #1 in Florida. So that is just something there to point out to you. And again, they do have 77 dispensing locations, so no one is coming anywhere near close to them. So this is just another stock, obviously, to throw on your radar there. And we can see that by the end of the year, analysts have a high price target of this for $107, the lowest being 52, with an average of $75. So guys, I'm extremely bullish on this stock, and my thesis remains the same. I think anywhere below that $45 price range is going to be an absolute steal in the long run, and this could be a monster growth company coming into the next 5 years. So right now, I'm happy to purchase shares of TRULIEVE anywhere around that $46 range and below, and I think that anywhere or any big dips that we see in the share price is going to be a massive steal in the long run. So I'm adding this one to your radar because I think that this is going to help you be diversified again into another segment of the stock market. Now my next 2x stock for the future is going to actually be TTCF. Now Tattooed Chef are the name of this brand. They are in the vegan space. I am a vegan myself, as you guys know. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you will know a lot about my history, me talking about this stock. This company right now are heavily investing in marketing. So guys, this is why I'm investing in Tattooed Chef. They have not actually marketed barely any of their products right now. They are coming up with new products every single year, and I love what this space are doing. They are challenging the meat industry, which is a $1 trillion industry. Again, if you want more information on that, or perhaps you are looking to invest in other companies like Tattooed Chef, then I would recommend Beyond Meat. I have many uploaded videos of Beyond Meat on this platform, so I will link a video above there if you would like to see some more information about that, because they are currently the #1 leader in the vegan space foods for meat and plant-based burgers. So right now, I think below $20, this is an absolute steal. In the long run, I think this is going to be a multi-bag stock. I think the vegan space is only set to grow. And right now, we are presented with a lovely buying opportunity because we are sitting around that 35 on the RSI. So right now, these prices I don't think will last. If the market does continue to sell off, I will continue to dollar cost average in as I get paid over the next month. And then I will start to fill my full position. I think the lowest that we will see this price is $14. And guys, that is going to be an absolute flaw. I really don't think that we are going to see those prices. And if we do, I would be shocked, and I would expect a complete V-shaped recovery to happen within a matter of hours. So that is another stock to throw on your radar. I think anywhere below that $20 range is going to be a steal for this share price of Tattooed Chef in the future, and I think that this could be an easy $65 stock in about 3 years time. So that is what I'm doing with my Tattooed Chef. And guys, don't take these price predictions lightly, because a triple up in your money over the course of 3 years, I know a lot of people like to think they can get into a penny stock right now, they can buy in cheap, and they can double up their money within a week. It is very rare that that does happen, and there is a lot of risk. So the companies that I am talking to you guys about today on this channel do have a much greater upside, and they have a much less risk tolerance. Although a lot of these companies do obviously hold risk, I do believe in these companies, which is why I am holding them in my portfolio. Next stock that I want to talk to you guys about is actually our beautiful GEVO. GEVO does have 2 price targets on it by the end of the year, one being $17 and one being $18. Hitting GEVO for $7, what a gift. That is over a 5x on your money, guys. Over a 5x by the end of the year, according to some top analysts that work in the energy sector. So right now, I think that GEVO has had a big sell-off, and this could be a good price, a barrier to entry. We are oversold on the RSI. We are below the 200 on the SMA. So let's see what happens with this stock. But I think moving forward, we all know that airlines are trying to convert to biofuels, so it is just a matter of time until we move away from combustion engines. And once that does happen, and we do actually have that government subsidy coming in, Bill Gates is invested heavily. If you want more information on GEVO, I have a really interesting video, again, that I will link above, because I have done a full breakdown and analysis on this stock. I think that this is a 10x stock over the next decade, and we are going to see a lot more bullish news for GEVO over the coming 12 months. You just wait and see. I really do believe that this is going to be a winner in my portfolio, so I'm not worried again about the daily fluctuation and volatility that we are seeing right now day to day in the markets. So that is a stock to throw on your radar, and I think if you can get this one anywhere below that $9.50 range, then that is going to be a steal in the long term. Again, this stock is going to be highly volatile, but I do believe in this company moving forward, and I think that prices underneath that $8 and $7 range is quite attractive. Now, the last stock that I want to talk to you guys about on my channel is actually CRISPR Therapeutics. Again, if you would like a full breakdown of what CRISPR do, then I will link a video above now. They are in the biotech and pharmaceutical company, and they have a ton of patents, and they are working on DNA and genome sequencing. Now, I have a lot of videos out on the genomic revolution. As you guys will know, I'm extremely bullish on the genomic sector. Right now, we are getting CRISPR underneath that $115 range, and you can see that there is a big layer of support here, as I can draw up 1, 2, and 3 layers. So I think that we will see these highs again of $200 at some point. It is going to take some time to heal, obviously, because that is going to be a double up in the CRISPR technologies, but they have a ton of patents. And guys, if they actually manage to cure pediatric blindness, which is what they are working on, and type 1 diabetes, I did recently read a research article on them that they are currently working on the condition of type 1. And if you guys know, and you've seen my Sensionics video, then you will know that I'm also a type 1 diabetic. So I'm invested in this company for the long term, and I'm excited to see where the share price of CRISPR goes. This is going to give us exposure to that biotech and pharmaceutical industry, which again is going to lead us to another segment inside the stock market to allow us to be even more diversified. So guys, that wraps up the video for today. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. Please give this video a huge like if you did find value, and hit that big red subscribe button. I just want to say thank you if you made it this far. If you would like to look into any other plays, then my other plays for bonus picks would be ACTC, because it has had a gigantic sell, and our beautiful HYLIION play HYLN. Now I have done a full breakdown on those videos, so if you would like to see that, then click this video above. Now I hope to see you back on my channel for some more content soon on investing. Stay safe, stay positive, and don't forget to have your cup of tea. Ciao!